I came here today. I am a Kurdish Iraqi, and I have came here to start really investigation on what's happening with the Iraqi people. I just spoke to my family in Baghdad that devastated what's happening. This is a genocide. I've said this from the beginning, but it's more obvious. They have got the whole city surrounded. They can't go anywhere. They are not accepted as refugees anywhere. So what has happened in the past 10 days, they took the teenagers and all these young people, they can't get out of the house in Baghdad. That includes my sister's family, the 3 boys. The neighbor's boy went outside with his friend, standing in front of the house, 3 of them, a 17-year-old and a 28-year-old friend of his who's Christian. We are all mixed. That's why this war, I don't call it the war, occupation has caused division. So the 3 of them were standing outside, and this American soldier heard a gunfire. They took the 17-year-old in front of his friends and family and everybody in the neighborhood, laid him down in the middle of the street. They drove over him with a tank, a 17-year-old, and they shot the 28-year-old Christian boy. And the family, they took him to hospital. And 4 in the morning, American soldiers, they went, stole him. And for the past 10 days, his family don't know where he is. They stole him for the reason, because he was a witness. We need to investigate all these atrocities against the innocent Iraqis. My family, all of them, they have seen this. They are all very sick. They don't know what to do. And they have asked me to bring this out to the American people, to investigate what's happening to innocent 17-year-old to be laid down and run over with a tank. They did the same thing a year ago with a 16-year-old in her neighborhood. We need to investigate what's happening in Iraq. This is all for the oil companies and for control of Iraq so they could go to Iran. We need to stop this genocide. It's really disgusting what's going on. And they're trying to division the whole place. And in Kirkuk, in my city, a lady was taken to the mosque a few days ago. She was raped and her head, everything was cut off. So they want to scare the Kurdish people not to return to that city. And these cities, they never report anything from Kirkuk. Lots of garbage is going on inside that city. Everybody wants a control. The Turkish government is involved and Saudi government is involved. We keep on concentrating on Iran. My stepsister's son was massacred in October. It was done by Saudi people. It was not by Iraqis. And they sold his body back to my sister. And this is what's going on. He was an innocent taxi driver. While he was fasting, they cut his head off. We need to stop this, and we need to investigate. This needs to be investigated, all these atrocities. And then Bush's administration, all of them, they have to go on a trial, just like Saddam. And they killed Saddam so fast because they didn't want the information to come out. Who gave him the chemical? Who gave him the biological weapon? I'm a scientist, I'm a microbiologist. I think the Kurdish people in Middle East were used, I know this for a fact, for biological weapons of the United States to see how it works. Now they know it works because 182,000 Kurds are dead and nobody had investigated. No single human rights observers have investigated how these people have died, and they tried to make it a fake government. They're saying we have a Kurdish president. That's a lie. The Kurdish president put in power so they could blame all the atrocities on the Kurdish people instead of investigating what happened to the Kurdish people.